10 years ago, I tried what I thought was the future of smart glasses, but they freaked a lot of people out. They didn't really look like normal person glasses. They had a camera on them. They were kind of creepy that way. But Even Realities, who sponsored this video, wants to change that with the Even G1, a pair of smart glasses with a display in them and AI functionality, all this cool stuff in a pair of glasses that looks, dare I say, normal, sleek, stylish, oh so vogue. And honestly, those promises start right away with the packaging. This is a sleek kind of matte look to it. What do we got here? Put them on, see what matters. And we got the quick guide here. Spoiler alert, I've already looked at this because I've actually been trying the Even G1 for a little bit. And as I was saying, the thoughtfulness kind of is apparent in the packaging here. You bring that was like a nice little moment. Here's the glasses themselves. Very sleek looking case. And oh, just a little peek. This is also the charging case. We'll get to that. I wanna see what else is in the box first. We got accessories underneath. Okay, a very nicely coiled, braided USB-C cable, which is X amount of meters long. Let's call it 4 feet. Ooh, feels nice. And on this side, we have a microfiber cloth for cleaning because these are real glasses, once again. A little bag of extra nose pads and warranty and safety information here. So let's read through together. Just kidding. Jake was scared there. Okay, so that's what's in the main box here, but we've also got an extra option that you can add in the bottom here, which are sunglasses clips. They got a little fade on them, a little gradient. Do they fit on my glasses? Do they look good?
Yeah, actually.
Wow. I mean, that honestly goes to their design philosophy here, which is that they're trying to create glasses, and I guess as well, the sunglass attachment that will fit multiple different shapes, but most importantly, one that will fit their actual glasses. So these are the Even G1 themselves. And you can see right away what I'm talking about here. I mean, if I didn't tell you that these were a tech product, you might ask, what are these doing here? But other than that, they look like, they look like a nice pair of glasses. Should I put them on, everybody? So these actually have my prescription lenses in them, so I won't even need to, by the way, this is what I look like with no glasses. I know, here we go. What do you think? Am I a wizard? But yeah, the design and feel of the Even G1 is very premium. It's got this kind of like matte finish on the entire thing. It's apparently built with magnesium and titanium alloys, so like the lenses themselves are very rigid and strong, while the arms here are a little flexy, so you get a little bit of give in those, which I appreciate. They use this patented screwless hinge design, which I very much appreciate as someone whose other glasses, I'm already talking about them as my other glasses. It's like a loose door. This one's stiff, which is like even more frustrating, I think. So anyways, this won't happen. They also have some water resistance to splashes and light rain, so that's nice to see. But having said that, you can kind of like feel the nubbin back there. It's not like a weight situation. The reason that they included the touchpads and some of the tech back here behind the ear is so that the balance and the weight of it, is not really noticeable. If they put this stuff up front, maybe it would feel a little bit top heavy, but I got an email from Linus, which I can see thanks to the waveguide displays integrated into these glasses. And that's like one of the main things that these smart glass companies have been struggling with, is a way to put a display on glasses that doesn't make it weigh the whole front of your face down. Some of those other smart glasses had this big chunky thing at the top of the glasses, so from the outside it kind of looked like you might be wearing regular glasses, but they would be out from your face like this. So the fact that there is a display integrated into these lenses, very impressive. The way you activate it, they have an accelerometer in here, I guess. You can look up slightly and then the dashboard will show up, showing you the date, calendar event that you might have coming up, weather, notifications, time, and on the right side is a section that you can pin a quick note to. And that is going to bring us into features. Okay, apparently the guys can see the green LED from the display right here. So at certain angles, people might be able to tell that you are cheating on the test or something. So I should clarify that unlike, a VR headset, the display moves with you as you move around. So there's no like VR / true like locking things in space type of augmented reality. The way the display appears is like kind of as a floating rectangular shaped space about 2 meters away from you that shows you stuff in green text. It can go up to 1,000 nits of brightness, so it can deal with being outside, although using the sunglasses helps a lot with that on a bright day. I mean, driving here this morning wearing these, it basically looks like a heads-up display, like in a fighter jet, which I have been in many times. So they've also got in the app some other stuff here. Translate. You can do live translate. We're gonna try that out in a second. Teleprompt. They can display a script as a video host. That's a very interesting option. And there's even an AI that you can talk to by holding on the touchpad on the right here, and it'll start recording. It's listening to me right now, and I'm just gonna keep talking to see what it thinks about that. If you're looking for an AI-powered tool to record and analyze your voice in real time, here are some options you might consider. And then it gives me a bunch of options. When I use the AI, it provides me with a visible text answer, and when there's multiple pages that I can cycle through by hitting the right touchpad or close it by double tapping on the left touchpad. So that's pretty convenient. After having used it for a few days, I've gotten used to the process there. Something like a speaker would be a lot more necessary in smart glasses that don't have a built-in display, but because you can get the answer like without even sitting through hearing an AI being like, here are the results of your search. It is nice just to have the text there instead of having to sit through that. One of the most kind of everyday useful features that I thought was included here is the quick note feature. So you can tap and hold on the right touchpad and it'll start recording a quick note. You can say all sorts of things to it. I'm recording a ShortCircuit video right now about the Even G1. I have so many thoughts, it's hard to get them out. It'll actually display kind of a summary of that note if you put your head up to see the dashboard. Currently recording a ShortCircuit video about the Even G1, have many thoughts to express. Thank you, that is how I feel. That's not what I said verbatim, but you can, once you tap into the note in the app, it'll give you the AI summary here, but you can also go and say, oh, what did I actually say? Ah, that was the word vomit, and give me the more succinct version, thank you. I can imagine that this would be very useful in scenarios where, oh, you just remember something that you have to get from the grocery store, so you just make a quick note, or you're working on something creative and a thought occurs to you, you take the quick note, and even if your thoughts are very jumbled, the AI can kind of summarize it for you. Now you'll see me kind of like constantly looking up over here to the left. It's because there's big lights over here, so if I look up and I'm looking right at the lights, the text gets blown out. So there's a dark section over here that I can see it much easier. But it's rude to you, and I'm sorry. Also in the app here at the very top, you can adjust the height of the display for where the glasses sit on your nose. So for where I have them right here, I have it near the bottom of the available space, but you can move it up and down. There's kind of like this range. So like, actually I can see the display in that entire range. I think when I first calibrated this, I was wearing the glasses slightly differently because now I can put them basically at the very bottom and it's right in my field of view. So I'm looking at the camera and I can see the text. But also if you want to change the angle at which the heads-up display activates at any time, you can go into the settings here and manually adjust the angle. So I'm just gonna put it at 0 and then it should activate, it should just be there. It went away and then I look up and it comes back. Okay, so that's great. So other than the quick notes, the other kind of everyday feature that I find very useful is the notifications. It will forward notifications from your phone to the glasses. You'll get a little icon on the display showing that you have a notification, and then to see the whole thing, you can put your head up and read the email like I did previously. Over here you got brightness, so you can have it on automatic brightness or you can adjust the brightness so that it's just super bright all the time or lower or just auto, which I like better. I just figured out that silent mode refers to being visually silent. So if you tap silent mode, then the display will just kind of turn off. Okay, now let's look at one of the less everyday features, potentially depending on your situation. translate. It's got live translating, so when someone's talking to you in a different language, you can have the translated text of what they're saying displayed on the glasses. So there's 2 tiers of the translate feature. Translate basic, which kind of does sentence by sentence. It waits for the sentence to complete and then gives you the translation. And translate pro, which will go more in real time, like word by word. Oh, hi, Oliver.
Hey.
Can you whisper sweet nothings to me in Chinese and see if the glasses can? So this is just telling you that at normal eye level, I'm gonna see the translated text into English, but if I wanna see the characters, I can, the original Chinese, I can look up to see it. It won't mean anything to me, but the option's there. Okay, ready?
我的名字是 Oliver， 我喜欢吃冰淇淋。
Yes, my name is Oliver and I love ice cream. Wait, Bing chilling means ice cream in Chinese?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
我喜欢巧克力。
I love chocolate. This is the basic tier, and I feel like the words are keeping up pretty quick. I'm fairly impressed. Okay, we're trying Translate Pro now. And Oliver's gonna speak French?
Français.
Oh my goodness.
Oui. Mon français n'est pas très bien, mais j'essaie.
Oh, yeah, it said my French is not very good, but I try. The title of your memoir. Yeah, so that was faster. The words were showing up as you were saying them instead of kind of waiting. But having said that, basic is still pretty good. Like I didn't really feel like I was missing something big when you were speaking in Chinese and it was giving me full sentences. Now, obviously that's useful for people who are in situations where people are speaking, languages they don't speak. But I've also seen people saying that they find this feature useful for people who may be hard of hearing. Speaking of seeing words on display, the teleprompt feature is, as I said, very useful to a video host like me who would be able to just read a script off their glasses, as weird as that is to say. You can either just make a new teleprompt entry here and paste in text like I did with this section of the TechLink script, or you can also import files from your device. So let's test this out. Let's pretend I'm on TechLinked. So you can have it so that the teleprompting text only shows up when you look up, or you can just have it always on. You have 3 options for scrolling the text in teleprompt mode. You have auto, which just will choose a constant speed and just go at that speed no matter what. You have manual, so you can tap through the pages using the touchpads. And then AI, which auto follows the content based on your reading. And I'm just gonna skip right to that one because that sounds interesting. Okay, prompt me. YouTube appears to be testing TikTok-style video swiping on long-form videos on their mobile app in what can only rationally be described as their dumbest experiment yet. For reasons I shall explain. I'm gonna stop now because it's keeping up very well. It's like the words that I'm saying are graying out and now it's confused because I totally went off script. I'm breaking the AI. You can't control me. Okay, wait, if I come back to the script, will it know? A platform which recently started auto-scrolling to a new video when the one you're watching in full screen ends. It kept up. Okay, just to see if the AI can keep up with me speaking really fast, I'm gonna go. YouTube appears to be testing TikTok-style video swiping on long-form videos on their mobile app in what can only rationally be described as their dumbest experiment yet, for reasons I shall explain. Their test causes the swipe-up action to scroll another video into view as confirmed by an official forum post and was demonstrated in a screen recording posted by Tushar Mehta on Twitter, a platform which recently, it kept up. Now the last main feature we can see on the dashboard of the app here is Navigate. Now this focuses on walking and cycling directions, not driving, which I agree with because it's not smart to, try to get people to look at a display while they're should be focusing on the road, operating a motor vehicle. Despite that, I did that this morning and indeed it had some trouble keeping up because I was going so fast. I was taking a route that it told me not to take, so it was like, what are you doing? But I've heard others say that the Navigate feature is useful for their cycling situations, so take that as you will. The maps are powered by Mapbox Maps, but in my experience, you can still search and find, anything that you would expect to find using other map services. Once you enter navigation mode, it'll kind of have a constant overlay at eye level. It's got turn right over here with the distance until you have to do that, the estimated time it'll take you to get there, and a little mini map on the right. But if you look up, you can see the more complete kind of overview map of your route, which is nice to kind of check that and see whether you're going completely off course. Overall, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with the functionality that is baked into this like normal glasses looking product like the Even G1. That said, I have a couple things that I would wish to see. The notifications, for one, you can read the notifications, but there's no way to interact. You can't, record a message to send back to them. And on that note, for the AI, I'm really missing the ability to kind of use it as an assistant in the style of like Google Assistant, where you can hold the button down and say, send a message to this person, or what's my battery percentage at? So thankfully, Even Realities has begun open sourcing the Even G1's source code, so developers can start making their own apps and adding features, tweaking things. So hopefully we can see lots of different new ways to interact with these glasses in the future. Laser eyes? Just an idea. So the Even G1, one of a very, very small group of products in the world right now that integrate this waveguide display into a totally normal looking pair of glasses, unless you look behind the ears. Because of all that, they are kind of expensive. They start at $600 for the non-prescription version, $750 for the prescription lenses, and then another $100 if you want to add this sunglass clip-on. Join my Matrix team. Think about it. Now, if you're down for all of that, but you don't like the round glasses, Even Realities does have a square-shaped model that they say will be dropping now. But for me, I feel like these look pretty okay on my face, and I think I actually might keep wearing these for a little bit. They're my prescription, just to kind of, be even more distracted than I am normally. See how far I can really take things. Thanks again to Even Realities for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for watching. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to ShortCircuit if you want to do that as well. See you later.